Hey fam, you're welcome to another amazing episode of the Confirmed Show. It's still your girl Confirmed, and you're welcome. Thank you guys. We sincerely apologize for not dropping a second episode for the month of February. We are so sorry. Well, this is a new month. Happy new month, y'all. And this is the first episode for March. And we promise to drop the second episode. Yeah, we promise. Well, guys, today we'll be talking about violence in a relationship. Yeah. And before you start thinking, why is she talking about this? No, I'm not venting. I just hope you really enjoy this topic as much as I really enjoy doing it. So guys, violence in a relationship. Now, when we think about the word violence, our mind first just goes to physical violence, or like somebody has to beat the other person up and stuff like that. Well, I'm here to tell you today that violence in a relationship does not only involve physical violence. It is basically any action that causes destruction, pain, or suffering. That is it. And an antonym for violence is peace. You get it? So anything that is opposite of peace, anything that does not give you peace, is violence. Well, and I always keep reminding you that when we say anything about relationship on this platform, we're not just talking about romantic relationships and stuff. You get it? There's the family relationship, there's friendship, there's relationship at your working place, your environment, your house, your hostel, and stuff like that. And I just want to remind you that if we have peace, if there's peace in every tiny unit, there'll be peace in the world. Like what is going on right now between Russia and Ukraine started with just basically two people. Yeah, now a lot of people are suffering. So I want to remind you and me that we can actually avoid violence. You can actually stay clear of violence. We can actually promote peace. Yes, that's the word. Violence in a relationship can be physical. This is the one that we all know. Physical violence, which involves beating somebody up, playful slap. Those. And when you're talking to a friend and you're like, I do it, I know. You're talking to a friend and the next thing, like, you're laughing and you just hit the person, ha 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 ha. Some people don't like it. I've met people that don't like it. Like, it's really annoying to them. So we need to learn to respect people's decisions, people's feelings and stuff. Yeah, we need to learn it. I'm talking to both of us. There's also emotional or verbal violence. Now, this basically is hurting somebody with verbally. You know what verbal means, with our words. You just sometimes that we just say things without actually thinking it through. Like, we really don't know how this particular person's state of mind. You just say stuff. So now I'm talking about this. What we're talking about now is basically between two people. It starts between two people. Yeah, your action and somebody else's reaction. So there's some words you just say, like body shaming people. We know that is totally wrong, but sometimes we just do it. While there's sometimes we just put people down with our words, like we just tell people stuff and it hurts them really bad. But sometimes we don't even understand, or we don't even know how bad these people are hurt, because we just feel like it's a normal thing to do, but it is not normal. Okay, when you go out of your way, or you unconsciously hurt another person's feeling, or you cause another person's suffering, that is totally wrong. And I think when somebody calls our attention to it, we should try to be better. Then there's even financial violence. Like, yeah, I don't know. When I saw this one, I was like, really? There's financial violence. This refers to like me now in the relationship with you. I hold all the money, like everything concerning our finance, I control it. I want to be in control. You get it? I control basically everything that relates to finance. Your spending, what you want to do. Why do you even want the money in the first place? This is totally wrong, and it's also violence in the relationship. Then there's also social violence. You stalk the person, you tell a friend to help you check his status. Maybe I'm the only one seeing it. You tell a friend, okay, so where are you guys today? Okay, let me see pictures, let me see proof. Like, you are totally controlling over this other person, which is totally wrong, guys. It is totally wrong. Violence is violence in whatever form or shape it comes. And I also want to tell you that most time when we talk about violence in a relationship, people always think that it's basically, or normally it has to be the guy being violent to the girl. You get it? But it's not always like that. Girls can be violent too. Can be violent too. That is it. So the thing is, it's not for us to start pointing fingers. When we learn stuff, we try to take it in and see, okay, am I doing this? Where am I lacking and stuff like that? You get it? So now we're going to short break, and we'll come back, continue the show. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, guys. Thank you. You're welcome back, guys. If you're just joining us, this is the Confused Show, and it's your girl Confused, and we're talking about violence in a relationship. Now, we've been able to run through the different forms of violence, different forms of violence can take place in a relationship. And the relationship we're talking about is basically whatever type of relationship you find yourself, be it a romantic relationship, family, friends, or even work relationship. Well, now, so guys, I want to quickly chip in something that basically the goal of a violent person relationship is basically to establish and maintain power and control. Like when somebody is violent, it is basically because the person wants to establish power, dominance. You get it? So like I want to dominate this other person, so I have to show that I am bigger, I am better, and sometimes it tends to violent actions and even verbal words. Now, there are some people like their second nature is just violent. I know that's not a nice thing to say, but I'm going to explain. Calm down. Like it's not as if they are born to be violent, but there are different scenarios. Like, let me paint one for you. There are some people that were abused when they were growing up, like they were physically abused, or they grew up in a home where both parents were always fighting and they quarrel all the time. Like you get stuff like that. They grew up in such an environment, and they grew up with this mindset that this is how it is. I was brought up like this. I'm used to violence, and my own way of showing you that I love you is by being violent. Okay, I might not physically assault you, but just words, abusive words. Like my go-to defense mechanism is to insult you and stuff like that. Some of these people were actually brought up in abused homes, so I can't say we can't blame them, but we can help. We can help. While there are also others who suffer from personality disorders. There are different forms of personality disorders. You don't want to know. Okay, no, actually, you do want to know. You do want to know. And when I tell people that practically everybody has one disorder or the other, they're like, no, God forbid, me, I don't have one. Where sometimes there's a pattern in your action that you just look at and like, this is not normal. Now we have the sadistic personality disorder. You know what it means to be a sadist? Like you derive pleasure from hurting others, causing pain, or seeing people suffer. Just that is your personality. You get it? I remember watching a movie where this little boy, like anytime he's upset or angry, the only thing that can make him smile is when you hurt yourself. Like not really, really hurt yourself. Like you just stumble and fall and he's laughing. Yeah, that kind of behavior is usually related to sadistic personality disorder. You derive pleasure and happiness from causing others pain. So that might be the reason why this particular friend of yours is violent. That might just be the reason. Then there's also narcissistic personality disorder. In our previous episode, one of them, we've talked about narcissism, where people derive pleasure in putting others down. Like I am center of attraction, center of attention. Everything is about me. You're not important. So whatever I can do to make my importance increase, to make my importance go higher, it is what I have to do, and it does not matter how it affects you, which is really, really something. Then there's also like one of the most popular personality disorders, bipolar, or formerly known as manic depression. Bipolar personality disorder. These people, they have extreme ups and extreme lows. So when they are in their extreme lows, like they are depressed, they can sometimes tend to hurt themselves or hurt those around them. Now, I'm not saying your friend has any of this personality disorder, I'm just telling you to check. Or it could even be you. You get it? You just find yourself doing stuff like that. And sometimes that it's actually hurt this other person that you're with, but you can't help it. We need help. This country is too hard. Well, guys, I hope I have not bored you. I hope I delivered. Thank you so much for joining us on this particular episode. And again, we promise to drop the second episode for the month of March. Thank you so much. I had fun. I think I have fun when I talk. Yes, I do. Thank you so much, guys. Don't forget to follow us on all social media platforms. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you. And please share. And don't forget to drop your comments in the comment section. Tell us what you think about this episode and how we can better improve to serve you better. Thank you very much, guys. And to have a great month.